So if you're clicking on this video because you were looking for race ramps, then you realize they're not cheap. You went to Facebook Marketplace, either they don't have them in the area or they're still not cheap because people are asking too much money for them, in my opinion. But if I paid full price for them, guess what? I would be asking the same thing. So maybe you're like me, you just bought a different car, new to me, C5 Corvette, but even at stock height, they're very low. I have a low profile jack, but they're not suitable for this car. I got the oil change coming up and I want to make life simple. How can I do that? Building my own pair of race ramps. These pair of race ramp cost me less than 20 bucks. This one was done out of recycled wood, and this one I bought the wood new at Home Depot. I will show you how you're gonna get that cheaper. Save 70% on the wood that you need. The deck screws that I use were more expensive than the wood itself. So if you don't have any recycled wood like I do, it will cost you less than 30 bucks. You want to find out? Let's jump into this video. Here is one I just built from scrap wood I had in the backyard, and easy, simple. The only things I didn't have to finish this was this screw. Now I went and grabbed some new wood. Let me show you how that process went, and that's where you're gonna save some money. So there's no 2 1/4, so 2 1/2 it is. If you weren't aware, in Home Depot you have 70% off on lumber as soon as they're spray painted with pink, or purple I mean. So this is what I'm looking for, cheap wood. This would have been 2 by 10. I had 2 by 8 at home, so, and you ask them, they will just cut it in half for you. Because I don't have a truck, so I just put it in the back of the car and I go 2 pieces of 4 feet, and that's what we need. I'll let you guys know how much I paid for these. Alright guys, here's a breakdown of the price for the wood. The first one is longer than the other. 2 by 6 by 12 feet, it's $10.62 minus the 70% discount. Look how much goes off, and the value $3.19. How cheap can you get that? And then you go 2 by 6 by 8 feet, which is the other one. It's without the discount, with the discount I mean $2.08. So for $5.27 I got the wood. For today I'm, let's say, 17 bucks in, and I got my race ramps with the wood that I'm recycling from home. So it's always good to have a scrap pile at home. If not, there's one at Home Depot, and you guys can see how cheap it is. So let's get back home and get those things finished. So if you're a little bit of a DIYer like me, you would have a measuring tape. It doesn't have to be cordless, but you would have a circular saw, a drill. I didn't even use an impact. This one worked fine, and a pencil, pen, whatever, and basically something to measure or draw a straight line. And that's honestly all the tools you need. I mean, sweeper would be nice to have, but other than that, very simple and easy. And one very important thing, safety. You want to protect your eyes. So I'm gonna show you how I started. And yes, I measure, but not a lot. I'm not a carpenter. I basically built this whole shelf. It's kind of floating. It's been there for over 2 years. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to see how I built that one. And basically this is going to be a very easy project. So as you guys saw, I was buying like a cheap wood, so I will basically cut 1, 2, 3 and 4 pieces of basically 45-degree angle with the circular saw, and then you lock it. Once it's locked on the 45 degree, honestly, I have 4 wood, I will just start chopping. So make sure you choose the longest and sturdiest one for the bottom, and then from there you want to probably leave the cleanest and nicest one for the top. So without further ado, let's start chopping. Alright, just to give you guys an idea what my measurements are, this one is 56. As you guys remembered, I bought a 14 feet, but obviously chopped in two, so I don't need that long, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna create the angle first, and then I will cut it straight exactly where I need. It might look like an extra cut, but I know I can cut fairly straight with the circular saw, but I'm not sure if I can do the 45 perfectly, so I'd rather start with the 45 degrees. Basically, glasses on and chop your way. There we go. Now I'm gonna basically do that 3 more times. From here, you're gonna line up your best piece of wood. So for me it's this one and the longer one. And basically, we're gonna draw a line here. And we're gonna cut there. Here we're gonna cut one, saddle it, and then adjust for the other one. And I'll show you how I do it. Alright, straight cut. So let's put it next to the other one. Boom. Perfect. Now the second one, what I basically did here, I did about, you can see it's not the perfect, but just the wheels go up here. It's about 8 inches from here to here. Let me measure it to be exact. Yep, 8 inches. I'm just gonna draw a line from this one that I have right here already. So basically what I'm gonna do, line this wood up right here. And on this side, I pre-marked it already, doing this. There we go. And that part is the one that I'm gonna chop a straight line. Like I said earlier, the 45 degree, it's a tougher angle to cut. A straight line, I know I can cut, so which I'm gonna do right now. Alright guys, I got the second one down. Now, guess what? Same thing. Third one here. Draw this line real quick. Line that one up like this. And that's it. So I don't measure a lot. I just mark and cut. Simple and easy. Piece number 3 is ready. Guess what? 1 to go. And there it is. So last but not least, let me show you how I did the, well, almost started drilling. I drilled one hole and then I realized I wasn't recording. So basically you want to line up everything as square as you can, and you're gonna do a pre-drill here. If you have a sweeper, simple. Get everything out. And then So from here you will think, just repeat and go. Yes, but also no. You see these stripes? That's where I actually have the screws already. So I want to make sure the next wood on top will not go on these lines. So basically, you know, you don't want to take a chance of putting one screw on top of each other. It's not gonna be a big deal, but still you want to avoid that. And what I would do is then put 1, 2, 1, 2 in case it's close by or whatever measurement I did. It's not gonna intervene and one screw will not go through the other. So simple and easy. So I'm gonna put it on time lapse real quick. All right, there you go. So the last one, similar, and it's on. So last but not least, I want to show you how I did the stopper. This is basically whatever fell from the 45 degrees angle. Again, same thing, you have to pre-drill it. So I know I have the last screw there, so I want to do it one on each side. So just hold it right there. And we go on the angle here again. There we go. Now get 2 of the screws. Now we got both of the ramps done, and let me show you. Basically it can stand on its own. That was my purpose, because I'm gonna place it against the wall. Here I have a little bit more scrap wood, but none of them are this width that I needed. So there you guys saw, basically you need somebody to guide you unless you really know what you're doing, or I don't feel comfortable doing it alone, so I had my wife to ask me to guide me actually to get on the ramps. Now it seems sketchy, not gonna lie to you. Now does it work? Of course it does. It's always nice to use some blocks. I only have these little ones, but hey, it's better than nothing. So as you guys can see, the Corvette can get up there safely. So my wife was pointing out that it was kind of hitting this rubber, but obviously she thought this was solid, but no. So there you guys have it. So the lowest car got on it. Here the Celica would for sure get on it easily. Storage of the race ramps very easy. I just threw them in the corner here, and I'm gonna use this bucket here to kind of hold them in place. Now I don't have kids. If you had kids, I would basically put some kind of cord to hold it steady, or you're just gonna lay them down on the floor, and I mean, it's not gonna drop off anything. Now, if you like these kind of videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other options you would have done, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Out.